Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I just kind of wanted to do a chatty get ready with me, playing with some new to me makeup. None of this stuff is brand new, but it is all new to me. Some of it is like newer. The main star of the show is going to be the Gourmande Girls Haunted Palette. I've been talking about this one for so long, and I finally decided to just buy it. And what I wanted to do is genuinely just play with it, because the thing is, yes, I'm going to tell you my opinions on this palette as I'm using it, okay? I have not even touched it yet. Oops, see? We still got the little flappy thing. I haven't touched it yet. It's so beautiful. Look at this color story. It does things to me, but I haven't swatched it yet. I haven't done anything to it yet because I really just wanted to buy it to play with it and enjoy makeup. So many times what I'm doing is I'm buying makeup and I'm taking very good care of it to show it, you know, perfect pictures on here so you guys can see what it looks like untouched and show you swatches and show you comparisons and all of that. But if I'm being really honest, like, this is one that I just wanted for me. I just wanted something to play with and to just enjoy wholeheartedly. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today, but I also got sent some products from Smashbox I wanna try, and I have something from Lottie London I'm very curious about. It could be hit or miss, but very curious. But yeah, let's just jump right into this. I can't decide if I wanna change this or not. I mean, it's the coolest like freaking hoodie ever, but I think I'm gonna be warm. Hold. So much better in a t-shirt, so much better. Okay, so how are you guys doing? I want you to tell me all the things, good, bad, the ugly. Tell me in the comments below, because I want us to just have a chat. You know, I'm going to start off by talking about the good, because there's a lot of good stuff. But, you know, I've been having some struggles lately, and I really do want to talk about that too, because the thing is, like, you know what? If I'm being honest here, I talk to you all through this camera more than I talk to most people I know. So I don't know, I just wanted to catch you up on where I am, maybe explain why you haven't seen as many videos from me as usual, but we're gonna get right into this. Let me wet my sponge because I am a mess today. Before I do my foundation though, I wanted to get into an oldie but goodie. I haven't used this in probably like 10 years. Smashbox sent me their famous Photo Finish Primer. Was it always this liquidy? Does it need to be shaken, not stirred? Just give it a little massage here and a little shaky shake. But let's talk about some good stuff. Okay, there we go, much thicker now. I did just have a birthday last week, or whenever you're seeing this. My birthday is October 15th. I turned 43 years old, and I decided that for my birthday, I just wanted to have kind of a small get together with friends. So I planned out a picnic at my house that was sort of, what was the theme? I guess you'd say, my friend kept calling it whimsigoth, but I don't think it was quite whimsigoth. I think it was just like witchy like vibes. I don't know. I basically said, think Stevie Nicks, think Florence and the Machine, think Misty Day from American Horror Story, you know, that kind of vibe. I forgot how smoothing this is on the skin. It just feels very like smooth. I don't know. For foundation, I'm just going in with Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I always mention this, but I use a combo of 30 and 40. These are feeling very lightweight, like they are just gonna not last too much longer, so we shall see. But yeah, I really did have a nice birthday. I pretty much just created like a massive charcuterie board. I was trying to make a grazing board, and I watched so many tutorials, but damn, those things are hard to make. Like, I wanted it to be completely full and like filling up the entire area. That would probably be like $500 if I did that. So it looked cute though, and people ate it. We still have so much cheese. I am so tired of cheese, and that is a sentence I never thought I would say. And if any of you ever hear me say, I am so tired of cheese again, maybe just come over here and slap me because something's wrong. I feel like that'll be the sentence that I say to you over the phone so you know that I've been kidnapped. I'll be like, I'm just really tired of cheese. But yeah, it was a fun time. I got some really, really lovely gifts from my friends. One of my friends made me a Dr. Frankenfurter wreath. Amazing. I'm going in with my Sigma Spectrum Color Correcting Duo. This is in light to medium, and I always use kind of like this deeper shade with my BK Beauty A506 brush, and I'm just kind of pouncing this under my eyes. It's pretty much my skin tone, to be honest, but it just helps to kind of give some extra coverage, but it never feels too heavy. I love this. This product is so underrated. But yeah, in general, this month has just been really, really busy for me, you know, with events and like different get-togethers. You know, I went to, and I did see Stevie Nicks and Billy Joel. here in Baltimore, and it was so good. I have to admit, I did not stay long into Billy Joel's set. I wound up just leaving like shortly after Stevie Nicks, but that was mainly because it was a sold out stadium show. And I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or whatever, but stadium shows at this point kind of creep me out. Are you guys the same at all? Anyway, I'm going to use the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel, but they kind of creep me out. Like just seeing all of those people all in one spot, like, and all I can think is we're all going to be leaving at the same time. I just heard the Amazon truck pull away after I've been stalking my package all day, and it's taking everything I have not to like turn off this video right now to get my package. I think before I move on to the eyes, I want to try the cheeks. So Smashbox also sent me this Halo Sheer to Stay color tint. It's for lip and cheek. I'm not a lip tint kind of girl, so I'm just going to try this on the cheek. But a lot of people, so I put something on my Insta stories. Oh, interesting. It's like a doe foot, like you would apply a lip tint. But a lot of people on my Insta stories, I was like, okay, Smashbox, what are your favorite products? And so many of you said their Halo, and I think a lot of you meant the tinted moisturizer. This also kind of, I think it needs to be like worked a little bit because it was a little liquidy. But I think you meant the tinted moisturizer. But I'm very curious about this product too, because I just like, I love cream blushes. I really do. And maybe you're supposed to apply this directly to the face, but I'm going to try, you can see there, applying it to a brush, and I'm just going to build this up. Ooh, that's an intense color, so we'll see. I think this should build up nicely though. Okay, so it looks way more intense than it is, so I think I could squeeze probably a good amount onto my cheeks. That's a very good amount. Were those my famous last words? What have I done? Okay, I'm getting all the excess off on my Sigma switch, and these, I should have worked one cheek at a time. A lot of times you have to blend these in kind of quickly, but you'll see, you can see, it's definitely blending in a little bit more and looking quite a bit more natural. This has a nice feel to it, and it does have a very slight sheen, so you can see that it's catching the light a bit, but it's definitely not shimmery or sparkly in any way. Also, what's really nice about this is you have like time to move it around. I feel like with some cheek products, you do not have time, and with this you do. And as you can probably tell, it is building up very, very nicely into like this pretty flush. What color is this? This color is Wisteria. I like that. Okay, that's actually like dewy and very comfortable. But yes, anyway, Stevie Nicks and birthday party. It's just like, it's been a good month, but it's been a very, very, very crazy month. Before we get into why it's been so crazy and why I'm like, I have to admit, it's been a little bit of a struggle. I do want to try one more new to me product. Actually, you know what? This genre is new to me. So this is the Lottie Freckle Tint. They sent this to me in the color Light, which I don't know if that's going to be too light, but I haven't even opened it yet. I have never tried a freckle product before, and that's because like I've got a ton of freckles, a ton, but I love the look of fake freckles. I've watched enough tutorials where I think I know how to use this. I'm going to dot it on and then just like pat it in with my finger, and you can always build up the opacity, but we're going to start kind of small. I can't tell. Oh my God, that's such like a long brush though. How do I have any control? Where do I even put it? Like, I almost wonder if I should color this like deep freckle over here that people always think is something else. Oh my God, how much do I put on? That seems like a lot, right? That's a lot. Oh my God, it just looks like messy. Did that do anything? Let's try this freckle. Guys, is this dumb when I already have freckles? Is this, I'm just worried it's gonna look like, I don't know, like spots. Like it feels very, very, very liquidy. Okay, let me put a couple dots and then I'll bounce it out. I'm literally just putting this on top of freckles that already exist. Ooh, they probably shouldn't be all in a line like that, but does that do anything, or does this only work if you don't have freckles? Because I think it just looks like it did 5 minutes ago. What do you guys think? Tell me what your favorite freckle product is. Anyway, we are gonna dip into the Haunted palette. What I have in mind is purple on the outsides, and I want it to be deep, so I'm probably dipping into the black. I'm gonna dip into Bewitched, which is this dark purple, maybe even a little bit of Supernatural, which is kind of like a deep burgundy, and then I want green in the center, so I'm gonna go into these bright, vibrant, like neon greens. I think I'm gonna absolutely need glitter glue for this. All right, I'm gonna start with my Sigma E24, and again, I'm just gonna go into Bewitched. I'm gonna put that on like, ooh, my eyes are crazy. I'm gonna put that on the inner and outer corner, and I might blow this out kind of big, but Okay, so October. October is a month that I always say, like, October is threatening to kill me each year. October used to be my very favorite month in the entire world. It really was, like, leading up to Halloween, and I also love, love, love fall. As much as I hate cold weather, I love fall, and I love the seasons changing, and when, like, it's comfortable out and you can just be in, like, a hoodie and you can, I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's a good time of year in general for me mentally, but the past few years it's been really, really rough. October has turned into the busiest month of my entire year at work. So I do have a, normal kind of corporate 9 to 5 job, and October has turned into our busiest month. I don't want to say why necessarily, because I don't want to talk about the specific place that I work or anything like that, but it's just very, very busy. It involves me going to a lot of events outside, so I do work from home. I'm very, very lucky to work from home. But yeah, I mean, because it involves so many outside events, I feel like I'm constantly running from one place to the next. I'm working some 12-hour days. It's just tough. It's just tough overall. And then on top of it, I feel like this is the month when, like, everyone plans events, including me, right? I planned, my birthday thing this month, and there's just a lot going on. Like, I didn't have a single weekend without plans this month, and I'm thankful for that. I really am. But it still can be difficult sometimes, I will say this color is going on very nicely, and I'm purposefully leaving, like, a complete stripe in the center because that's where I'm going to put the green, but I'm just going to layer in general. I would say, though, that because I've been so busy at work, filming videos has been very difficult. And I know that to a lot of people, they're going to be like, oh God, shut up. You're just sitting in front of a camera. Yes and no. Okay, setting up everything, getting yourself ready. Maybe it's getting your hair ready or getting your outfit ready or, getting your lighting set up. There's one thing. And then once you film, then you're editing, which takes me personally a while. It takes me, usually a few hours to do everything. And then, you're uploading, which takes a while. You're creating your thumbnail. I know that, I'm happy to do all these things and I love it. But when I'm so busy at work, it starts to almost feel like, oh gosh, I've got to do a video. And it can be tough sometimes. It's tough on me a little bit mentally, especially because this is something I love to do. So, on those days when the thing that I love to do feels stressful, it bums me out a little bit. Don't get me wrong. I am thankful every freaking day that you all are watching these videos, because the thing is, like, the reason that I started my YouTube channel, again, was to connect with, like-minded people, like you guys, that like these weird things that I like. And here you are, and we're, like, talking together in the comments, and it makes me so damn happy. But I get on myself, I definitely get on myself because I want to have these videos out for you. I want to have, as much as I used to, which I used to have 2, sometimes 3 videos out a week. And this month I feel like I struggle to get, 1 out a week. And that makes me disappointed because I don't ever want to let you guys down. You know what I mean? You genuinely mean so much to me. And I mean it when I say that. I don't want to let you down. Because I feel so lucky that I can even, get to do this and that, like, people are watching this. I feel like so many times, like, YouTubers will kind of make a video like this and they'll just be like, oh, I'm struggling because of X, because of something big that might be happening in their lives. And it's like, what is big that's happening in my life right now that is making me so stressed? Nothing. Nothing. I do have kind of generalized anxiety. I do have, depression, but it's been at bay. It's been doing really, really well this whole year. And it's just been kind of a tough month for me. But I feel weird complaining about it because there are so many wonderful things too. I guess I would say, like, I'm not even complaining. It's just more so that it's difficult for me to put out extra videos, and I wanted you to know why, because I don't ever want to let you guys down or have you feel like you want more from me that I'm having trouble giving to you. You know what I mean? Starting with this purple though, so far so good. Like, that's pretty great, right? Like, I'm kind of impressed with that. I'm also going to take a fluffy brush in this color, which is Spectral, and this is like a very light lavender, almost pink, but it does have a slight sheen to it, but I'm going to use that to buff out the edges and add just like that extra color up there. Wow, that's a pretty color. Ooh, I like the way that's looking. I'm going to keep, by the way, going back and like building this up. over and over again probably. It's not that it's losing opacity, it's just I want that purple to be super intense. This month, so a couple months ago actually, gosh, I can't remember the date. I think it was in August now. YouTube named me, and I have no idea how, a creator on the rise. So what that means is that for one day, and I don't know how many of you are here from that, but if you are, thank you for coming over. But God, now this looks kind of weird, right? For one day, my channel was featured on like the trending page. And I got so many new eyes on my channel, and I'm like incredibly thankful for that. And then on top of that, just this month, they added me to their newsletter that they sent out to creators highlighting my channel. And one of my friends asked me something, and I felt so strange when she asked me because I feel like I hadn't vocalized this, but she was like, do you feel any additional pressure because they named you that creator on the rise? And I was like, yes. I'm going to put a little bit of the NYX glitter glue right down the center. I'm going to use my finger because it just feels like it would be a little bit easier. And I'm just kind of dabbing that. I'm going to do one eye at a time. I'm a little bit nervous about this part. I feel like I want to use this lime green, but do I need to use both? Let's start with the lime, and I can always add elsewhere. It felt like a little bit of pressure because all of a sudden there's all these new eyes on me, and it's like, you're gonna lose them if you don't act quickly, if you don't put up more videos, if you don't put up better content, And it's something that I was like really, really thankful I got, but at the same time I was like, oh my God, I just constantly had this feeling of, you know, gotta keep those eyes on you. Gotta keep it. Keep the momentum. This is a cool color. This is giving me very Beetlejuice vibes, like this color combo, right? Ooh, I'm kind of digging this. I wish this was like, so this glitter specifically, this like chunky, it is chunky is what I was gonna say. It's a little chunkier. It's a really beautiful color though, so I kind of don't care. But I'm hoping that I'm able to blend these edges out a little bit because I don't want this to look like a stripe. That's really cool though, right? I kind of really dig that. I'm trying to think, I might put yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go into Eerie, and I'm just gonna take the tip of my brush. This is a darker green, and I wanna put that like right on the edges, maybe to help kind of blend it into the purple a little bit, but give it a little bit of a different vibe, because that other one is like so chunky that it's almost transparent, but it's still such a cool color. Ooh, I'm digging this vibe. Like, can you see it on the edges there? Ooh, that's really, really cool. Okay. All this to say that, like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining because all of these things are amazing, but like, I want you to tell me in the comments, okay? See if like I'm alone in this, because maybe I am. Maybe you'll be like, dude, shut up. But have you ever had something good happen to you, but you feel like it put more pressure on you? Like maybe you got a promotion at work and you were like, oh my God, that's so cool. I'm so happy that I got this promotion. But then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, this means I have to perform that much more because they're depending on me. Do you know what I mean? And you're thankful for that promotion, and you're thankful that like people recognize that you've been working hard. But at the same time, it's just like a little nerve-wracking. This is looking really cool so far. This is looking kind of like I wanted it to, which does not happen to me often. I want to go back to talking about some good stuff because there's a lot of good stuff. I just keep kind of touching up the purple to like, and looking straight on to make sure that I'm doing this justice the way that I want it to look. I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Singe EO1, and it's got kind of a point to it. And I want to go into Troubled, which is the black, matte black. It looks very pigmented. I'm still going to tap it off and build this up, but I want this just to be on the outer edge. I am barely touching my eye with this because I do want this here, but I don't want it to be like the main color. And I'll probably use that just on both edges. Why am I so scared of black eyeshadow still? I love it when people really pack it on. Look, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm committing. And I'm gonna go around that with the purple. Blow it out even more. Am I making a mess here? Probably. Good stuff coming up. So tomorrow, I am so freaking excited. Like, it's already gonna have happened by the time you see this video, but tomorrow I'm going to a showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show. So you might be like, Linda, you've talked about Rocky before, if you've watched my channel at all. You've seen it a million times. Why is this time any different? Well, first of all, Patricia Quinn, who was the original Magenta, is going to be there, and I have purchased meet and greet tickets. By the way, there's virtually no fallout. I don't know how, but it's just not there. But yeah, I am so, so, so excited to meet her. I think it's going to be just like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say to her. I'm very excited because Rocky is something, if you didn't know, I used to go to Rocky Horror Picture Show every single Saturday for years. I went to a midnight showing, and the person I went with, her name is Lindsay. And Lindsay is coming with me tomorrow to go see this, like many, many, many years later. Like we went when we were in our teens and we are both in our 40s now. So if that tells you anything, and we haven't seen this together in a very long time. I don't know if I like what I just did there. I just put the green kind of under my eyes and I don't know how I feel about it because now it's kind of like going everywhere, but I'm just gonna buff that in a little bit. I mean, it kind of gives it a cool little sparkle, right? What do you guys think? All right, I want to try this other new product. So this is the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner. It says to twist. Okay, so you twist it off, and where's the product? Do you see that it just like shot out of there? That can't be right. Do I twist this up? Oh my God, it went right back in. What the heck? What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a very tough twist, but I'm assuming that that's... What is going on here, guys? It legit just fell out. What a piece of crap. The whole thing just fell out. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to put it back in, and that's never going to be used again. Okay. Anyway, I'm just going back to this other black liner. But yeah, I'm really excited to be going to this with Lindsay and just like having fun with her. I don't know if I remember all the lines to Scream, and that actually is kind of bothering me because I used to know every single one. I was like the queen of it. You know, I remembered every single line. I even made up a few lines of my own. I remember nothing now. Nothing. So yeah, I have to admit that like I'm actually kind of looking forward to November this year because I think things are going to start to slow down. There's a whole bunch still happening, but I feel pretty confident I'm going to be able to get back up like religiously to 2 videos a week for you all. And honestly, that makes me happy because I love doing this so much. I love just sitting and playing with makeup and talking to you guys about makeup. What did I just do? I just like brushed that through my like eyelid. But I love talking to you guys about makeup and just having fun with it. You know what I mean? I've never claimed to be a makeup artist. I just am a makeup enthusiast. It's something that I just love playing with, and I love, you know, just messing around with it and looking at new makeup and just, I don't know, having fun in general. So like, I'm kind of glad that I'll be able to get back into my routine a little bit more. So how are we feeling about this eye look? I think it's fun. Like, I think it's really fun. And also like adding that dark green, like, or the Kelly green along with the other one, it just kind of gave it the shifty, like almost mermaid vibe. I kind of like it. Okay, it's unlike something I usually do, but I kind of like it. You know what? Let's try this as a lip tint. Just a tiny one, and then I'm going to plop some of my Sereni Lip Alchemy over it. Actually, I lied. I'm going to put on the Lip Alchemy first. I've used this a bunch. I've talked about this a bunch. So this is a lip plumper. It does have a little bit of a tingle to it, and my friend Heather Austin did try this, and she said that it tingled a little too much for her. It doesn't tingle too much for me personally. This doesn't feel like the Too Faced, you know, fire lip things. This doesn't feel like doo-wop lip venom. It's just like a little bit of a tingle. Nothing that I think is bad, but the results of this are amazing for me. And I love like the tint it gives. It just gives like the very littlest of tint. But let's try this. This is again the Smashbox Halo. I'm trying to squeeze out the tiniest amount. It's pretty. It's pretty. I feel like I'm missing something though. Maybe a little bit of a lip liner. I just grabbed the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Crayon. What color is this? This is Noah. Maybe this is calling for like a bolder lip even? I don't know. What's throwing me off? I'm taking a tiny bit of my Urban Decay Naked Quickie Concealer, Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. And I'm going to use this under the eyes to maybe just like, I'm using a tiny bit just to kind of brighten up under here. Maybe that's what's throwing me off, is that it looks so dark under here right now. And maybe just a little bit more blush, because why not? Okay, I kind of feel like that helped bring it together just a little bit more. So here is my final look. Thank you guys for just sitting with me and just chatting and being cool with me making videos like this once in a while where I just kind of like verbally diarrhea on you. But really, I do see you guys as an important part of my life. I genuinely do. So I like talking to you and I like kind of keeping you up to date, you know, especially if there are things going on in my life that might be preventing me from getting in front of you as often as I would like to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me go over, actually, wait, real quick. Let me go over each of the things I tried. So the Photo Finish Primer, I always do love the finish it gives. I don't know why I forgot about it, basically. I haven't used this for so long. I will absolutely continue using this. My foundation went on beautifully over it. And I seem to remember this has a really good longevity of like really helping your foundation to, you know, stay on and stay put where it's supposed to be. This cheek tint, I think it's kind of growing on me. Now I did have to layer quite a bit, which I found interesting because at first when I put it on, I was like, holy shit, that's really intense. But then like it calmed down. It calmed down real quick once you blended it out. I actually, on the lips, I don't notice that much of a difference, but I did not put on a lot. But so far I like it. I want to keep using it. Isn't my favorite cream liquid blush I've ever tried? Not yet, but I do enjoy it. I'm having fun playing with it. The freckle tint, I don't know. I think this is for people who don't have freckles. I think it's for people who don't have freckles, and that could be real cute because as of right now, I can't see where a single like fake freckle is on my face. And maybe I didn't use enough. Tell me in the comments if I didn't use enough, but I just don't know with that. This liner, what is this? Now, I am very willing to admit I might have just gotten a defective one, but even if it was defective, there was this much product in here, and this is plastic. So this is just like, it's a plastic piece. It's not like a pencil that you can grind all the way down and it's like compostable. What? I do not recommend this one. I do not recommend this. And this palette, I love this look. I think this is so much fun. And honestly, this color story is so up my alley. I'm trying to see if there's any colors that I feel like swatching. Yeah, you know what? I haven't swatched any. Let me, oh God, that's so, so, so pretty. Where can I swatch? Let me swatch here. Oh, yes. Look at that green. So that is called Horrify. Let's see what else I want to swatch. I want to swatch. Oh, that's very soft. Oh my gosh. Look at that pink. It's pink to blue shift. Oh my God. Wow. That is so shifty. Look how intense that shine is. Okay. Then I'm going to swatch the other one that looks sort of similar to it. This color is Ghostly. This is it's purple, but it's got like some white in there and some pink. Oh my God. It's got gold. That is stunning. These shimmers, look at that shine. Can you see it? I hope you can see that. That is beautiful. Okay, let's swatch one more. Okay, I know I got to swatch this one. So Haunted. This is, interesting. Okay, this might be chalky. This looks chalky on my finger. Let's see. This might be one you have to build up. Does it build up? Oh yeah, it builds up. Look at that. Right there. Guys, this is like the grungy color story of my dreams. The quality is amazing so far. Like, look at this. That purple is so vibrant. I'm very, very impressed with this so far. I can't wait to play with it more. Let me know if you want me to do more looks with this. But anyway, okay, I will stop babbling. Thank you guys so much for watching. And honestly, like, thank you for being a part of my life. Seriously, I don't want to get like all emo over here, but that's not me being emo. That's dry throat. I don't want to be all emo over here, but you genuinely are such an important part of my life, and I'm so thankful for you, and I love doing this, and as long as you are watching me, and as long as I love doing this, we're going to keep going at this together. So anyway, if you like this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. I have something in my throat. You all can follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always, and forever and ever and evermore, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you with my heart, like all of it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.